Hi. I've really been neglecting this channel, and I'm allowed to because I think I have about 5 subscribers and no one really cares. So I've noticed there's a sort of dearth of gel-specific videos, so if this is helpful to other people, then I'll post that. I'm almost 7 months on testosterone. Here's just like a little roll of the past few months in terms of voice changes.
I'm finally this week pursuing or beginning the process of medically transitioning. So this is a quick 5 weeks, I guess, on testosterone.
I'm 9 weeks on T. So this week is 3 months on testosterone. This coming week is, I guess, is going to be 4 months on T. So my hair has looked better, admittedly. This is slept on. But the good news is I'm 5 months on T today. It's the big one now. 6 months on testosterone. And I'm burping all of the time. Today's not the actual 6 months, but it's close enough. So the voice is happening. I don't think it's getting much deeper, but it's definitely filling out. I feel more comfortable speaking. I'm less afraid of just a quick overview of like how things have been going medically. I think I said this in a previous video, but I really feel like there's a wider range of results in terms of Testogel. Gel seems to be based on my, relentless YouTubing and the experiences of some people I know, much more different in terms of like, when people start passing, when people start developing facial hair and kind of the big markers. My timeline so far has kind of been after a month, I stopped getting my period. After about 2 months, or within 2 months, my voice started changing. Broke maybe like 3.5 months in. Started getting really consistent facial hair about 3 or 4 months in. Recently, I started getting some like neck, beard. Ugh. And I'm starting to get like some sideburns, and my eyebrows are filling out. I'm also getting a lot of leg hair, chest hair, some back hair. Just, it's popping out everywhere. I wouldn't say I've had like any great physical transformations. I loathe exercise. There's some things I'd like to do, but most I don't. And exercising in a binder sucks, and it's almost a lie, and you know how this goes. God, that's like a full 5 minutes of physical changes. I am just one of those videos now. Something I've been thinking about a lot has been like fitting into gay male spaces. That's been something I've been, really interested in for a long time, but now it's becoming increasingly possible because I've started passing pretty solidly as male. Since about maybe like 4 or 5 months in. It's a community that I definitely want to be more part of, want to be recognized as part of, and that is like kind of become increasingly important to my sense of identity and where I'm going. It's weird though because the spaces that I have access to at the moment are London, the London gay scene, like sort of, which is very white, very fitness focused, very like most like major cities, very like you have to look a very certain way. In some ways, like hanging out in those spaces is really good for me and makes me feel really awesome. But in other ways, it has been really discouraging because those feel like some of the few places where I don't pass. I don't think like I really have ever wanted to be stealth. Like I am quite proud of being trans and proud of being part of that community. But I guess I want to be able to sort of control people's access to that information, if that makes sense. Like I've been going out recently to some gay clubs and gay bars, and often with like very mixed results. I'm in a relationship very happily. So I'm not like actively like trying to cruise or like hook up with people, but it definitely does make a difference to like, see people, responding to you or like noticing you, noticing me. And I haven't really had that moment, I think, in a lot of ways because I'm not really fit and I'm not. And maybe to them I look trans in a way that like cishet people might not see. I guess I've identified, gay men spaces as spaces I really want to be in and want to be exploring. Um, and in some ways, those feel like the least accessible places to me at the moment. It's something I knew I was going to have to deal with, and something I'm thinking about. But it's like I feel like I'm on the fringe looking in with that, and I don't really quite know what I want from that. But I think I just want some little bit of like clarity in terms of how that all works. This is really rambly. I'm just gonna get rid of this. But yeah, this is in part just to like hear myself and compare myself, and I think I'm doing good. So sweet.